Although there are a lot of videos on YouTube describing how to improve your rap skills and go from beginner to advanced, most of them are more so strategic than tactical, meaning that they give you higher level advice rather than step-by-step frameworks you can use right now to become a better rapper. Therefore, many aspiring rappers are often left wondering, how do I elevate my skills from beginner or intermediate to advanced using specific tactics, aka skills that I can repeat until I master them instantly? Enter this video. As someone who's been coaching rappers from around the world for almost 10 years now on this, YouTube's most subscribed channel to learn how to rap, I can tell you this exclusive guide will give you the best 10 insider secrets that will propel you to the ranks of advanced lyricists in practically no time. So whether you're just getting a feel for flow or you're already spitting bars with a touch of finesse but want to level up even more, this top 10 list is for you. So without further ado, let's dive headfirst into 10 secrets to become an advanced rapper. The first secret to become an advanced rapper is enhance your lyrical imagery. This first secret revolves around the art of enhancing your lyrical imagery. In other words, one of the easiest ways to hear someone is new at rapping or stuck in beginner's hell is that they have dry imagery when they describe something in their bars. Let's face it, there's a world of difference between a line like, "I'm headed to the top," and a more visually impactful line like, "My habitat is the stratosphere. You can glance up at the planets and see I went intergalactic in half a year," etc. Both are using imagery of going above your opponent, but the second one is visually engaging the listener with lyrical imagery. Drawing inspiration from accomplished rappers can help you hone this skill. Take Benny the Butcher, for instance. His lyrics paint such detailed pictures that they're almost cinematic. One of my favorite examples of this is how Benny, despite being a street rapper and often describing tough activity, we'll put it that way, his bars about women and how he actually has his chick living like a boss rather than just bragging about dogging some female out like most rappers, he actually does this in a visual way. He says something like, "Patience know it or not, now the glaciers froze on a watch, bought my chick a whip and she tried to race me home from the lot, Christian and Smith and Wesson 380 go at the top, hit her with the ice cubes and the dope go into shock." So you see how rather than just saying "my chick drives a sick car too" or something basic like that, he gives us the lyrical image of him racing his girl home in their respective vehicles, along with of course the attendant jewelry and weaponry bars. Another master of lyrical imagery is of course Eminem, particularly his iconic track that we all know, "My Name Is." Eminem's lyrics are filled with vibrant and often shocking images that keep listeners on their toes. Lines like "walked in a strip club, had my jacket zipped up, flashed the bartender, then stuck my dick in a tip cup, and stuck 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids" are more than just rhymes, they're vivid snapshots that tell a story. I would highly suggest studying the work of artists like this to get started on hearing how lyrical imagery plays a massive part. The takeaway here, don't be afraid to get visual with your lyrics. Create a vibrant world for your listeners to get lost in, and they'll be hanging on your every word. Secret number 2 to become an advanced rapper is adjusting the vocal pitch of individual words. You gotta learn how to manipulate your vocal pitch and emphasis on individual words. This seemingly minor adjustment can significantly impact your overall sound, taking you from beginner status to someone who seems to have a handle on their craft. One of the most common pitfalls for novice rappers is falling into a monotonous or overly loud delivery. This typically stems from a lack of dynamics or changes in vocal pitch, which can leave your rhymes sounding flat and uninspiring. To counter this, one simple technique is to alter the tone of your voice on the last word of every bar. This subtle change in pitch can add an entirely new dimension to your verses and keep your listeners engaged. When looking for examples to study, look, there's no better artist right now to turn to than of course Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick's mastery over his vocal pitch is a defining feature of his unique style. A prime example of this is his recent track Family Ties with Baby King. Kendrick's wide range of vocal pitches throughout this song adds an intriguing layer of complexity that sets him apart from other artists. So don't underestimate the power of vocal pitch and emphasis. It could be the key to finding your unique sound in the rap game. And of course, in that song, he doesn't just change his vocal pitch on individual words, but he provides multiple voices and flows, which he even references in the song, which brings us to secret number 3, multiple rap voices in the same song. This third secret involves employing multiple rap voices within the same song. This ties in closely with our previous point about manipulating vocal pitch, but it takes it a step further by adding distinct character characters to your repertoire. Again, Eminem is a master of this technique. He often introduces characters into his song, creating a dynamic narrative landscape. For example, take the character Ken Kniff that frequently appears in his skits and even has his own bars. You can also hear Eminem's impressive range of character voices in the track Criminal, where he seamlessly switches between 4 or 5 voices, including a preacher's. But multiple rap voices don't always have to equate to different characters. Look at Drake as an example. His evolution from just another singing, you know what, to being revered as one of the best coincides with his experimentation around voices in his bars. Again, check out tracks like Worst Behavior and Know Yourself, where Drake uses different voices to create contrasting moods. In Know Yourself, he transitions from one voice in the first half of the song, you know, that relaxed part, to notably, you know, the hype line, running through the 6 with my what? You already know it. The ability to switch between voices within a single song not only adds depth to your rap, but it also immediately sets you apart as a more serious and capable advanced rapper. So experiment with your voice and don't be afraid to bring in new characters and tones into your verses. Secret number 4 to becoming an advanced rapper is master freestyling through an entire beat. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that being able to freestyle off the top of your head will make you famous. I mean, there are plenty of successful rappers who don't even freestyle. However, being able to freestyle effectively often correlates with an ability to create flows more effortlessly. Take my own experience as an example. Look, when I first started rapping, I basically only wrote rhymes. I mean, I was decent, but my flow lacked fluidity. I couldn't comfortably ride any beat that was given to me. It was only when I began freestyling, and more specifically freestyling through an entire beat, that I developed the ability to create flows on the spot, enhancing my fluidity and dynamic range. So if you're someone who wants to refine their flow, you should definitely focus on freestyling through an entire beat. Like, think of it as going to the gym and gradually increasing your weight. You're building your freestyle muscles over time. Now, my personal suggestion to accelerate this process is to explore resources like the course Freestyle Fortnight, Master the Art of Freestyle Rap. This course provides drills and step-by-step training that you can complete in just 30 minutes a day over 2 weeks, helping you to master freestyle rap. It even comes with bonus content which can further augment your learning process. So get your copy by going to the first link in the video description box below. Now, number 5 secret to become an advanced rapper is writing more song sections than just the verse and chorus. Now, this 5th secret is about expanding your songwriting beyond the standard verse and chorus. While it's true that many successful songs are composed of just verses and choruses, the most memorable tracks from the biggest rappers often include additional elements like bridges and breakdowns. Take the entire career of 50 Cent, for instance. He revolutionized rap not just with his mixtapes, but being one of the first gangster rappers who was a songwriter at heart. He incorporated gangster lyrics reminiscent of Tupac or NWA, but added melodic hooks and introduced other song sections like bridges and refrains. You can see this in his iconic album Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, in tracks like 21 Questions and even In the Club, the catchiness of his writing makes the presence of these additional song sections almost imperceptible. J. Cole and Kanye West are other contemporary rappers who frequently use this technique, weaving in multiple song sections outside of the typical verse and chorus structure. By studying their work, you'll find an array of breakdowns and bridges that add depth to their songs. Remember that this concept of different song sections is borrowed from other genres and can be creatively integrated into your rap to make your songs more intricate and captivating, which leads us to number 6, genre experimentation. Our 6th secret to becoming an advanced rapper is don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try rapping over beats that aren't traditionally associated with rap. For example, you could easily find on YouTube and then experiment with like an Amy Winehouse type beat or even a rock-inspired Nirvana type beat. They have many regular rap producers who make beats like this online and are similarly experimenting with genre bending like you are. You'll find that exploring these different musical landscapes can elevate your songwriting skills to a whole new level. A prime example of the power of genre experimentation is seen in the career of course, Tyler, the Creator. He's willing to blend and bend genres in unexpected ways, and that's been pivotal to his success, helping to redefine the boundaries of what rap can be. I mean, if we just think of the progression from Goblin in 2011, an album woven with dark beats and a gritty narrative, including disturbing themes that many found controversial, onto his later albums including Wolf, Cherry Bomb, Flower Boy, and finally Igor, each showcasing different aspects of his musicality. Igor in particular marked a significant departure from his previous work, and it went on to win the Grammy for Best Rap Album in 2020, cementing Tyler's status as a genre-bending artist who transformed from a controversial figure in rap to a respected and innovative musician. transition. So if you're aiming to be a more advanced rapper, don't shy away from genre experimentation. Now, number 7 secret to becoming an advanced rapper is learning how to mix yourself. As an aspiring rapper, it's crucial to develop a keen ear for music. This isn't just about training your auditory skills, it's about expanding your artistic vision and your grasp of sonic textures. Self-mixing is one powerful way to do this. Even if you aren't the person who's ultimately responsible for mixing your tracks, understanding the process can give you a more profound connection to your music. I mean, just think about Travis Scott. His distinctive wave-like sound didn't just materialize from thin air, it's a product of his own mixing prowess that he taught. The Travis Scott sound was innovated by the mixing of Travis Scott on himself. Or consider Russ, another rapper who's made a name for himself with his self-mixed music. Their experiences underline the value of getting hands-on with the technical aspects of your art. And when you step into the studio, you should be able to guide the engineers to articulate your musical vision. You should know how to discuss compression, auto-tune, reverb, and more. This understanding will not only help you hear your music differently, but will also make it easier to create high-quality tracks on the spot in a professional studio. Now, if you'd like more personal training on how to do this, check out our comprehensive 6-week amateur to artist course, Rap Tycoon, where we'll dedicate a whole week just to mixing, offering insights from industry professionals who do this full time. It is one of our top-rated courses and an excellent way to fast-track your journey to rap stardom. You can find that by visiting the second link in the video description. Now, secret number 8 to becoming an advanced rapper is recording in studios even if you have one at home. Even if you've got your own home studio, there's something to be said for recording in a professional studio. This isn't just about getting your hands on top-tier equipment, it's about immersing yourself in the rich tapestry of the music industry, learning how to communicate effectively with other creatives, and mastering the language of music creation. Think about it, when you're on the rise, you're likely to cross paths with producers and other artists in a professional studio. One of my closest industry friends, this dude is a legend who's worked with Juice WRLD and Migos. We met in this very setting. Our hangout sessions, when we were being friends but also doing stuff, often took place in the ebb and flow of studio life, immersed in the creative process with other big name artists. Being in the studio isn't just about recording. It's a chance to contribute ideas, earn writing credits even pick up unused beats. It's an opportunity to absorb the rhythm of creation and become fluent in the language of the industry. And let's not forget, as you ascend to the top and start going around the world, you'll need to be comfortable recording in various studios under different circumstances, being hungover, being in a different time zone. During my world tour, I recorded in studios in London, Czech Republic, Argentina, because we had to, we were on tour. So learning to adapt to different environments is an essential part of becoming an active participant in the global music scene and of course your own career. Secret number 9 is making music videos regardless of where you are in your career already. You may think that music videos are reserved for artists with investors or already having hits, but that's far from the truth. In reality, music videos are a vital part of any rapper's artistic development, regardless of their current level of fame. Creating music videos isn't just about promotion, it's about deepening your understanding of the interplay between your music and the visuals. It's a chance to refine your aesthetic, to experiment with different ways of translating your sound into imagery. So don't wait for a hit to start making music videos. Start now and use them as a tool to hone your craft and develop your unique voice in the rap scene, both visually and musically. And the last secret is start releasing one single a week. It might seem ambitious, but regular output is the key to your growth as a rapper. Releasing a single every week serves multiple purposes. It gets you comfortable with receiving feedback instantly from your fans or people who don't like it, so you get used to that. It helps you understand what your listeners want, and it allows you to maintain a consistent presence in the music scene. More importantly, this practice can help you detach emotionally from each song, treating your craft more like a profession and less like a perfectionist, insecure thing that we all go through occasionally when we like a song a lot. As we know, overthinking can be a real creativity killer. By pushing yourself to produce on a schedule though, you'll learn to trust your instincts and focus on the process rather than obsessing over every detail. So try to make it a habit to release one single per week. This consistent output will not only help you grow as an artist, but also help keep your fans engaged and eager for more. Now we'd like to see you in the comments. Which secret are you going to use today based on our list? Of course, we've given you the Freestyle Fortnight to go check out and our amateur to artist 6-week course. So visit the video description if you want to get started. I've been your host, Drew Marcy, the big homie Drew for How to Rap. I'm out.